Hi YouTube, what is good? Kenny here, and I am back for another round. Today I am going to shoot another roll of film. It's made by Fuji, and yes, you know it, it's one of those discontinued film stocks. So what I have here is the Fujifilm Superia Extra 400. Am I saying it right? Fujifilm Fuji Color Superia Extra 400. That's what it's called. I've shot this roll quite a few times in the past, and it's not a film that I particularly like because it just have quite a few greenish tones in the shadow areas, or in general the whole frame itself. Sometimes the images comes out great, but sometimes it's not so great. Yeah. But then again, whenever I use this film, it's always been lab scanned. So this time it will be a bit different. I'll be getting it developed at the lab, and I'll be doing some home scanning, and we'll convert the negatives into positive by using Negative Lab Pro. Yeah, I'll be popping this bad boy in my Leica MP, and my lens of choice could be the 50mm Summilux, or I may switch it to the 35, but yeah, I'll be bringing those two lenses along with me, and I'll be heading out to the CBD to do some street photography, and see how well it goes. A lot of you may not have a chance to shoot this, so I'll be shooting this roll for you guys, and yeah, let's let this film be history for me. It's out of my fridge, and it'll be going into the camera very soon. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back home now. I did a short and sweet street photography session. I walked around for about 2 hours and I think that's my limit, because after that I get tired, thirsty, sometimes hungry. I stopped at a Vietnamese place and I just had like a rice noodle there, and yeah, it was great. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about what happened really, or how I felt, or what I was trying to go for during that time. I did about 15 frames all up in the 2 hours. Shot with the MP and the 50mm. I took my big camera Sony A7 IV out to do some scenery recordings. And yeah, I really find that quite annoying, having to, record the scene, and then like picking up the film camera to take a shot. So I think I may need another solution to this. Whether if I should get like a action camera or like a DJI Osmo or something. If you guys have any suggestions, yeah, just let me know on how I can record the scenes and stuff. So okay, let's get back to street photography. So I think it was quite a sunny day or sunny afternoon, which was great because I was shooting with the 50mm. Shooting with a 50mm, it's quite a harder focal length to use, because the how do I say it? The zone distance, it isn't really that much, so I may need to, dial it in or precisely. So I'm actually kind of worried because I'm mostly using zone focusing, and I felt like I may have overexposed a few images, and also a few images that may be quite slightly out of the focusing zone. So I look forward to see how, the first part of this street photography session turns out. I did about 15 frames. I'm not quite sure if I've said that already, but yeah, from the first 15 frames, it was all 50mm. I'll need to find another time to finish the roll off, and I may switch to the 35mm on my next session. But yeah, from that time, since it was all sunny and stuff, I was utilizing the light, and I think I did okay. Like, shooting with an analog camera does make you think a bit more, and sometimes I feel like I want to take another shot, but the frames are limited, so a lot of the times I feel like I didn't really get the perfect shot, but that's, I'm only going to take one shot or two shots of the same scene maximum. But yeah, what else do I feel about that? Also, yeah, I don't think anything is coming in my mind at the moment, but I hope you enjoyed photos, and yeah, there's more to come. Hey guys, how's it going? I am back for another street photography session. I think my maximum time out in the streets is about 2 hours. previous session I had shot about 15 or 16 frames, so I still have about 20 or 21 to go. It's a nice day today, quite sunny, and I think I'll be sticking with my 50mm. My mind might change and switch it to the 35, but right now I kind of want to test out the zone focusing on the 15mm, because yeah, it's a little bit more challenging to use out in the streets. So I am excited to see if my shots would be in focus or not. Yeah, previous session I feel like I utilize a lot of like lighting shots. So maybe this session I may focus more on something a little different, but I'll see, because yeah, I do like to utilize, you know, the lights and the shadows and stuff. Yeah, I'll finish this roll off and I'll make another video and see how I felt about the session afterwards. Yo, what's up team? So I have just finished the roll. Took me, yeah, maybe about 2 hours or just over 2 hours. Feeling really hungry at the moment, but yeah, it's done. Now I just need to roll the film back when you have all the time, like rolling the phone back from the MP is like, feels really good. But when you're in a rush, like rolling the phone back from the MP, it seems to take forever. But yeah, let's put this back in rewind mode and let's wind it. I think we're nearly there. Oh yeah, there goes. It's done, baby. So from the session, I shot all with the 50mm. Like I said before, I want to, challenge myself a little bit. I'm sure some of the photos I missed focus and some may be a little bit underexposed, but we'll see about that. Yeah, mission complete for me, and I'll get it developed and I'll show you guys in a bit. The negatives have came back. I did the scan, I did a little bit of editing and have posted it. And yeah, you guys would have seen all my shots that I've done. It was taken in about 2 days with a gap in between. Thank goodness it was a lovely day, because after the last session, an hour later, it just literally just rained throughout the day. The shots that I have took were quite average in my opinion. Like, I feel like there is some shots that could have been better, but I didn't take it. Main reason is shooting analog. There's only 37 frames in a roll, and if I were actually shooting digital, I would have pretty much got the shots that I sort of wanted. But however, shooting analog is a bit more challenging, and it's the joy of it, because I don't think it needs to be in a perfect photo. Some photos that were taken were actually out of focus and it actually looks quite nice. But yeah, my aim is to improve on the weaknesses that I have, and that's the joy of photography. I have been doing it for quite some time now, and there's always more room for improvements and experimenting with your shots or ideas. The 50mm was challenging is because when you zone focus, the amount of distance that you have, like on f11 on a 50mm and f11 on a 35mm, like the 35mm you would get a whole range, a bigger range of distance. So I think that is a bad thing for the 50mm, because I really enjoy shooting this focal length. Having two cameras while out doing street photography, it's very annoying, because when you're shooting with an analog camera, you pretty much need to use both hands to control your settings. And yeah, I was finding it a bit annoying when I had to film the scene, then capture the photo. So yeah, at times I was literally operating with kind of one hand, which really sucks because it kind of distracted my mood and my flow when I was walking around trying to capture images. Let's talk about the Superia film. I mean, there isn't really much to talk about it now because I don't think this film is going to come back anytime soon, or if it will, which I don't think it will because Fujifilm is a business, and I don't think selling film for them actually makes, that much money than, selling their printers, cameras, and so forth. So yeah, as I expected, the home scan from the Superia actually looks a lot better than getting it scanned from the lab. Each time when I get a scan from the lab, like it just shows a lot of green, like the frame is quite greenish, and that's why I didn't really enjoy shooting this film. But now, if I have a choice, I wouldn't mind it too much because having that little green tone in your shadows or the image actually looks alright, but just not too overly green. Shooting street photography with this film, I feel like it has a lot of contrast. The green definitely pops and the red as well. Skin tones are pretty nice. There is a bit of grain, but grains are welcome for me, and that's what I like, and that's why I'm kind of into shooting film as well, is to see these grains and to actually show that I'm shooting from a film camera rather than shooting digitally. This film seems to handle overexposure quite well, which is nice. I actually shot it half a stop lower than the recommended box speed. So I think I shot it at about 300 or so, or 250 or something like that anyways. And yeah, the film came out pretty okay. When I scanned it, I changed the settings to the Frontier on Negative Lab Pro, and that actually kind of made the image look a bit darker. And yeah, I sort of just left it as it is because yeah, it does have this punchy look that I quite like. Out of all the photos that I have taken, I felt like I did a average job. There's only about 1 or 2 photos that I kind of like, and the rest were just maybe like, a 3 and 4 out of 10 photos. Some of them were, yeah, maybe like a 1 or a 2. So yeah, that's about it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'm on the road to 100 subs, so if you're one of them, please give me a sub. I would appreciate it very much. Cheers.